The previous night's storm gave way to a serene fog the next morning, so it felt like a museum day.
The assembly hall was the part of the facility that welcomed immigrants as they got off the ships that brought them here, right at this level up here. 600 passengers at a time would be accommodated on benches just like that. We certainly hope you will leave here with a better idea of what people went through the first hours that they spent here at Pier 21 and the processes they had to go through here.
We are both first-generation Canadians born to immigrant parents who fled their home countries to find a better life in Canada.
We're going to see if we can get some information about my dad. From what I understand, he arrived in Halifax from Germany, and he would have arrived right at this pier. So I found my dad's boat. That's the boat my dad came to Halifax on back in 1953. But it's just one of many, many boats.
Unless you are First Nations, then at some point you or your ancestors were immigrants to Canada. The Canadian Museum of Immigration does a great job showing how immigrants from all over the world made Canada into the country it is today through centuries of immigration, from early European explorers to refugees arriving today.
So this is why my mom's side came over.
Soviet star is torn with Hungarian flags flying over the bodies of dead rebels.
No matter how you ended up in Canada, the Museum of Immigration helps us understand the role immigration played in changing the cultural fabric of our country through interactive exhibits.
Here's my love.
Oh, I didn't put Poland in there.
And then you go.
Here, I want you to...
Now you're part of the mosaic.
Yeah.
That's how they would have communicated with each other on the boat if you worked on one of these ocean liners. So I'm going to go find the other end.
Sounds good. I will wait here.
Up, over, and it continues on up there. There it is. And voila. Hello, do you copy?
Hello, hello. Testing, testing.
Hello.
Oh, there he is. There's my love.
You gotta get right in there.
Oh, I can hear you. I love you.
I will always love you.
We left a note of our own to share our connection to the Canadian immigrant experience.
There we go, side by side, where they belong.
After taking in the rich history behind immigrants making Canada their home, we made a pilgrimage to check out one of Halifax's most famous immigrants, Alexander Keith.
Cheers, bruv.
Keith established this brewery in 1820 after he immigrated from Scotland, and it's still a great place for a pint.
Hence the Red Stag Tavern.
Now we get it.
Yikes. So this is our hotel, which we discovered today was actually the original processing building for immigrants coming to Canada up until 1928. And that's our room, this one right here. In the top corner. We got one of the best spots possible. We are here in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and we're gonna try
Lobster flavored chips.
what?
Lobster flavored?
Oh, lobster. This is lobster-free flavored chips.
No.
Lobster-free flavored chips.
You want to do that again?
Try again.
Here we are in Halifax, and we're gonna try a lobster favorite.
She tried.
We're here in Halifax, and we're gonna try these lobster flavored chips. Ooh, they look dark.
No, I can do this.
That's weird, but I like it. It doesn't taste like barbecue.
No.
It's maybe like a paprika sort of flavor.
They're definitely edible. Like, I mean, I don't dislike them.
No, but they're weird. In fact, I'm not quite sure it tastes like lobster.
If you gave me a taste test and said identify the flavor, I'd be like, no idea.
I just taste like a weird barbecue.
Yeah.
It was time for our last dinner in Halifax.
The Foggy Goggle. So we're thinking this one, the Lobster Foggy Spuds. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with their signature burger.
Which is what, the Goggle Burger?
The Goggle Burger.
It's saucy.
How's it? It's a donair meat that makes it brilliant.
Donair and chicken.
That's a special burger.
Our last night in Halifax was a pretty tame one, so after dinner we had a couple of pints and listened to some live music before taking a long walk back to the hotel through the quiet, foggy streets at night.
That looks so cool. That old churchy looking building. That was so cool.
Back at the hotel, I heard an old favorite coming from the busy pub next door, so I had to say goodbye from Halifax Pier before getting ready to head out on the next leg of our trip. In the morning, we were catching a ferry across the Bay of Fundy to St. John, New Brunswick.